Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Everybody, welcome in. Well, this is. Hold on a second, Sheila B. You just hold your horses 1 second. I think that's much gooder. Did I scare you? Whoa. Okay, hold on. That's much better. Welcome to the stream. Sheila, how was your Easter? Everybody, welcome. Gather around. Children, gather around. We have something pretty cool today. Give me 1 second. We're going to go to... Whoa. All right, hold on. Let's get this going. We are going to be 3D printing today. Filling yours. What do you mean? Oh, I'm assuming you ate a lot today. Is that what you're on about? You ate a lot today? Or yesterday? Welcome to the stream. We have some new things that we're going to be talking about today. We have the Anker Make M5, the M650 wireless mic set. This is so dang good. It's so dang good. We're going to be talking about quite a few things today. Everybody, welcome. Should we I feel like we should print in a new color today, though. Except what color? Copper? Maybe we print in copper? Hold on. No copper? No copper, okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and start the show off. Let's knock out some things that we can show you guys right now. Purple? Okay. I got you with purple. I got you with the purple for show. We got a new keyboard too. I don't think it's in the carousel. Maybe it is. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know, Sheila. What do you think? Is it in the carousel? Try to see if you can see a keyboard in the carousel. So we got this guy right here. Let me switch back over to this one right here. This is my new keyboard. Oh, it's very nice. It's very nice. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a great day. Right now, we're taking a look at this bad boy right here. This is the Anker Nebula Cosmos. This is a full 1080p Android 9.0 home theater projector. Now, this has to be plugged in. Anker does make some projectors that you don't have to plug in, but with this guy, you have to. It's got autofocus, auto keystone correction, voice control, a tripod mount at the bottom. Over here on this side, you are going to have 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, an optical port, and your power port right there. So if you guys want true in-home theater projection, this is a great way to do that because this has 900 ANSI lumens, which is super bright. I have a lovely echo, really. All right, well, now that lovely echo is gone. So we can continue on with the stream. Tonight, we are dumb. You can disguise that by doing a space theme in the back. Oh, yeah. That would make sense. So, yeah. If you guys need a new projector, I highly recommend giving this one a shot. This is going to... I wouldn't necessarily say this one is good. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't say this one's necessarily good enough to, replace your TV or anything along those lines. But this is great for movie nights. It's not bright enough, in my opinion, where you're going to use this. I mean, Sheila B is a perfect example. She knows. You have to have the curtains drawn. Blackout curtains for me are a must. But get some blackout curtains, use it at night. This is great for movies, games, sports. There's so many different situations where having a projector just comes in clutch. And honestly, when people come over to your house and you have a 120-inch screen playing the game or playing a movie or a TV show, it's a conversation starter for sure. This is a great projector, but now we're going to move on to an even better projector, which is the Anker Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K. So the Cosmos Laser 4K is the best in-home projector without a doubt. It's not even close. And we have the Anker Make on here somewhere. I don't know where the Anker Make is in the carousel. Can you see it? I added it to the show and it just disappeared. So who knows? But if you guys are new here, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys had a good Easter. Happy late Easter to all of you guys. Let us know what kind of products you're interested in the carousel. We talk about all things home, tech, hobby, outdoor, grilling, nerd stuff, Pokemon, all of it. All of the things we talk about here. And more than likely, whatever it is you're shopping for on Amazon, we probably have a recommendation for you because we have taken a look and tested out a ton of products so you don't have to. So this right here, like I was saying before, this is the Cosmos Laser 4K. This is a true in-home theater projector. You guys can see right here some video that I filmed on this. I'm going to skip forward to the part where you actually see the image. Look how good that looks. If I didn't tell you that this was a projector beforehand, if I didn't tell you that, then you would automatically assume it's a TV. I would just think it's a really big TV, especially with how bright this is for a projector. If I skip just a little bit further in this video and then pan over into my living room, you guys are going to see how bright this is. Look at this. Look at that. It lights up my entire living room like a normal TV does. So, hey, all I'm saying is if you guys want the best in-home cinema experience, I'm telling you, watch it. Once you use a projector, ask Sheila B if she's still here. Ask Sheila B. Once you use an in-home projector at 100 plus inches, 120, that one right there was at 130, you'll never want to go back to a normal TV again. Even a 75 inch will seem too small. I'm telling you, she's not here. She's checked out. So yeah, you guys definitely got to give that a shot for sure. Let me find if I can, where did the Anker Make M5 go? I have a 70-inch TV. Here it is. Here's the Anker Make M5 3D printer. Sheila B said that she wanted to print, what was it? You wanted to print in purple? I mean, I got nothing against printing in purple. It's just we got to come up with something we're going to print in purple. I love being immersed in a movie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You watch movies for a reason, you know? You don't watch them to have to figure out what's going on. I should have there we go. I knew I did. So this is the Anker Make M5 3D printer, my friends. If you guys are unfamiliar with what 3D printing is, it uses plastic to melt down and then form a shape based on what you decide you want to print. So for today's show, we get to decide what we want to print. So somebody come up with something in the chat. If you guys are new here, welcome. As always, with my printing streams, you guys get to decide what we print. So feel free to come up with something in your head. What is going on? All right. I'm just loading up my camera app so I can get this a little bit better. Image HDR. Let's bring that compensation way down. And so, I know why it looks so much different. It's because we had a light directly lighting it last time. That's what we had. That's the difference. That's the difference. My My son made these cool bubblegum machine parts. Really? Like he's building a bubblegum machine from scratch out of 3D printed parts. That's pretty cool. Hey, all I'm saying, that's pretty cool. Let me pull up Twitch chat too, because I'm never gonna remember to pull this up the first time, ever. Let me see what we got over there on Twitch. T-Town, Scott, Old Mage, Deckard, Kane. Welcome to the stream. Hey Joe. Hey Joe says a purple dragon egg. We can do a purple dragon egg. All right. It goes on a jar and you flip it and dispense jelly beans or M&Ms or whatever. Browser keeps closing the connection. You got to fix that, Sheila. You got to fix that. All right, so you guys go ahead and sit here. Take a look at the AnchorMake M5. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a purple filament because that's what Sheila said we have to print today. And then we'll find the perfect dragon egg to print live on the stream. All right. Might be. It's the possessed iPad. Okay, so we do have some purple filament right here, as you guys can see. So what we need to do on the AnchorMake M5 is we need to choose a different filament. And the reason we're doing that is because right now we are currently printing with an all-white filament. You guys can see the filaments right up there. So we need to print with a different filament in order to change that. I mean, if we want to go purple, we got to change it to purple. Nothing's free around here. Nothing's free. You guys don't even worry about that dust. You just don't pay attention to that. Look somewhere else. Okay, so what we're going to do, very straightforward, very simple. On the control panel, we're going to hit Control. And then we are going to hit Extrude. And then we are going to hit... well, actually, no. What we're going to do, sorry. We're going to clip this off. Okay, so with the AnchorMake M5, you guys are going to get this right here, which is pretty cool. So you get this little toolkit that comes with it, and on the inside of the toolkit, you're going to get everything you need to work on the printer. So to change the filament, you have to clip off the old filament that you have in there. Now you're not going to clip it off after the extruder. You're going to clip it off beforehand. So that's the AnchorMake. It's really nice. I mean, all 3D printers will come with some tools, but none of them come with a nice carrying case like this one. That's just really clutch of them. All right, now switching back over to this camera. What we need to do is right over here on the left side, we're going to clip that off. So now that that's clipped off, what we can do is go ahead and hit Extrude. So it's going to go through its homing procedure first. So it's going to recognize where it's at. It's going to recognize where home is. So while it's doing that, we'll just go ahead and wipe this down a little bit better. Get rid of that old filament. It does it here too. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, Sheila. Maybe it's your internet. Maybe you need to upgrade your internet to like a faster internet speed or something, you know? So what it's doing right now is it's heating up the hot end so it can pull that hot filament through so we can change the filament. While it's doing that, What we're going to do is we're going to take our purple filament right here and get it ready. So now that we have the purple filament on the spool, usually I like to pull off about 4 or 5 feet of it, which isn't a lot. I know it might seem like it's a lot of filament, but I promise it's not. And the reason I like to do that is just so any of that filament that might have some dust or something on it is going to be gone. So now that the old filament is no longer blocking where we put in the filament to begin with, like, let me show you guys what I mean. You guys could see before, right over here on this side, right there, that used to be a filament spot and the white was sticking out. Now that it's not, we can put the new filament in. We'll go ahead and hit extrude again. We're going to change that to 200 millimeters. And the reason we're changing this to extruding, or basically pouring out filament to 200 millimeters, is so we can continuously keep feeding that new purple filament in. Yeah. Oh, you're at work? Okay, that's why. I'm telling your boss, by the way, just so you know. Like, if you thought you were getting away with doing this, no. You are you're getting reported to HR, so have fun with that. And don't get mad at me when they don't give you a Christmas bonus this year. All I'm saying, it's not my fault, man. All right, give me 1 second. Let's let this heat up again. Okay. I had stuff in my teeth. I tried to walk off camera to get it out of my teeth, but I realized you guys could still see me, so I was like, why didn't I just get it out of my teeth? All right, now we need to start feeding in that new filament. And we're just going to keep feeding in that new filament until it turns purple. So we're just going to assist this in a little bit. It's all your fault. He came in here and didn't say a thing. He wouldn't dare. Where you at, purple? No, it's fine. We'll just wait on purple. That's fine. Whatever. So this is by far the slowest way to do this. But it's also the way to do it to make sure that you don't run into any issues or potential issues that you might run into with 3D printing, which is sometimes changing the filament on this printer can be a pain in the butt. Not that anything's wrong with the printer. It's just the way that this one's set up is a little bit tedious, is all. All right, so we should be feeding. There's our old filament right there. That's artwork right there. You gotta go 5 feet or the distance of the new filament to old. Oh, hold on. There it goes. Yeah, it takes a while. Some printers are easier to change the filament on. Some take a little bit longer. This one just takes a little bit longer, but there we go. There's purple. And we'll just let it run a little bit longer just to make sure there's no leftover white filament in there. Or do you wait till the old is out first before feeding the new? So what I like to do is obviously clip out the old filament right over here. Clip out the old filament. And then once it's clipped out, there'll be a little piece sticking out usually. I'll extrude it until there's space until like I don't see the white filament right there, the old filament. I'll put the new one in and just keep extruding it until it finally is the color that I changed to. Yo, what's up, man? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to say your name, but welcome to the stream. What are you making? We don't know yet. We do not know what we're going to be making yet. We're gonna make something though. For sure, we're making something. Probably a dragon egg, to be honest. And so to make a dragon egg, we need to go to Thingiverse. So we have our new filament in. We're all good to go. Now we just need to choose our print file. So let's go ahead and I will switch you guys over to my camera or my screen so you guys can see exactly what I see. And we will go to Thingiverse.com. And what we'll do now is we will load up a dragon egg, or we'll search dragon egg. Oh, that one's pretty cool. So is this one. Oh, that's cool. A purple. This is it. A purple dragon egg. And it opens up. And it opens up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so let's go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Files. And I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this a little bit better. You guys can see you have a bottom, the top, and the middle ring. So this prints in 3 different parts so you can connect it. Now, if you don't want one that splits apart, you can just download a full egg, but I want one that splits apart for storage. Maybe we can store some cables or something in there. We'll go ahead and start with the bottom first. So now that that is done downloading, what we're going to do is we're going to load up our Anchor Make software. Because in the Anchor Make software, you can directly print from your computer over Wi-Fi. So here is the Anchor Make software. Give me 1 second. It will load itself up. All right, check for update. No update right now, thank you. Make this full screen. Now what we need to do, very simply, we just need to choose our file that we just downloaded. Download, and we will drag this over onto it. Oh my, this is a big egg. Whoa! This is gonna be a huge egg. Oh no! That's just the bottom part. That is just the bottom part of the egg that we're printing. Everybody, if you're new here, welcome to the Dragon Vlogger Tech and Entertainment stream. We're a bunch of nerds around here, basically. We 3D print stuff. We open Pokemon cards. We talk about tech. We talk about home. We talk about everything. So if you guys are new here, hit that follow button. Make my day. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we're 3D printing. That's a large egg. I mean, it might not get. Let's just go back over. Hello, did you space? No, I was trying to be funny, but then it was forced humor, and it didn't really sound that good, honestly. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Vicky, what's up? All right, so I don't know. Let's just see how long this is gonna take to 3D print. So the way we do that is we go over here. And we hit slice down here at the bottom, just right here. So slice means it's figuring out how to tell the printer where to move that filament so it actually creates the shape that we're wanting to print. I have something useful you can print. A friend. I'm assuming you're gonna say something like a friend or a life or something like that. Welcome, Miss Dragon Blogger. How are you doing? How was your guys' Easter? Everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yes, I do. I do hope you guys are having a fantastic day. You guys are the real MVPs. Everybody, welcome, gather around. A pot for my lemon plant. Okay, so that's going to take 8 hours. 8 hours, 35 minutes, and 16 seconds. We can't wait that long. So we have an option. Now we can scale this down, but here's the thing. When you scale these prints, sometimes what can happen is as you're scaling them down, they'll no longer be able to do what they're supposed to. So here is a uniform scale. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring this down to 50%. There's 55%. Okay. Now we need to hit place on bed and slice. As long as we scale all of the pieces down at the same percentage, so when you load it in, that 3D print is at 100%. But now what we want to do is bring it, every single piece that we're going to print today, we need to bring it all down to the same percentage, and by logic, we should be able to print it. Typing with a wrist thumb stabilizer is hard. Oh, Vicky's hurt again. Falling out of windows and hurting her thumb and wrist, and gosh. This is going to take 2 hours and 40 minutes. I say, you know what? Or is this for Eggy? No. So this is a dragon egg that we're going to print in purple. You know what? Yeah, I say we just print it. I say we print. So what we need to do now is just go over to print. It's generating an AI image. So after we hit print, to give it a second, it's generating that image that it's going to send to the 3D printer. It's from doing actual work, Nate, something you know nothing about. What? You know who you're talking to? All right. Go ahead and hit print now. So you choose your printer, hit print. Now it's going to send that data over to the printer. So if you guys look right here, you guys can see that on the Anchor Make M5 screen, it's like, hey, I received some information. I'm about to print, dude. What does that guy say on TikTok? That's money, dude. That's money, dude. That's super cool. FYI, I'm typing with my middle finger just for you. Yep, I said it. And ban. Just kidding. All right. So what the Anchor Make M5 3D printer is now doing is it's heating everything up. So it's heating up the bed right here because the bed needs to be warm for the filament that's coming out to stick to, and the nozzle right there needs to be super hot for that plastic to melt down. So it's actually pretty cool the way 3D printing works. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. This printer is in the carousel right now. It's highlighted. You guys can pick this up for today for $679, which is $120 off. This is a phenomenal 3D printer for beginners and experts, really anyone. At any point in your 3D printing experience, this would be a good printer for you. It's fast. It's got a lot of awesome options. So $120 off, my friends, on this 3D printer. LOL, nope. So we're printing a dragon egg, and Vicky, you might like this. You might like this, and the reason I say that is because look at what color we're printing in. Yep. Printing in purple. Printing in purple. So let's go ahead and talk about some other things that we got in the carousel today too, shall we? You do make me want a 3D printer. What would you print, Vicky? Legit, you get a 3D printer, shows up tomorrow. What are you printing? Well, actually, you know what? That question really goes for everybody. If you guys had a 3D printer, if you guys can hear me right now, if you had a 3D printer, what would you print? You guys be sure to let me know right now. If you had a 3D printer, what kind of things would you print for around the house, for your game room, your setup, the living room? Because you can print vases. You can do a whole bunch of things. I would print things for my house. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't print is useful things. I print things like dragon eggs. So let me show you guys this new pair of sunglasses that I received over the weekend from a company called Sojos. These are some of my favorite, or this is one of my favorite brands for sunglasses. Picture frames, yeah, you could do that. So these are the Sojos round style polarized sunglasses. Look at these. You guys tell me what you guys think about these. So you guys can see that we have a gold frame around the edges. When you have a big nose like me, you don't have to worry about it. That nose support right there, that bridge support, goes out pretty far. Sharon! So take a look at these. So these are true UV protection sunglasses. You guys can see we have the gold frame on them, the clear ear tips right here at the back. And I'll go ahead and wear them real quick. Now I have a big head. And you guys can see right here, listen. I look like Daredevil. I look like Daredevil. You guys can see right here. Ooh! Boy. Look at these sunglasses. Lizards. Sheila B is going to print lizards, guys. Just so you guys know. She's going to be printing lizards. So here are the Sojos round style sunglasses. I think I might just wear them on the stream. I don't know. It's kind of a vibe right now. I kind of like the vibe. Malkia Shadow dog tags. You're going to have to explain what that means because I have no idea. What do you guys think? What do you guys rate the style of these sunglasses 1 out of 10? If you guys are here and you can hear me, rate the style of these sunglasses 1 out of 10. I think they look good. Maybe not on me. Maybe not on this guy, but they look good in general. So if you guys hear some weird background noise, that is because the Anker Make M5 is now 3D printing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump back so you guys can kind of see what this thing's doing. And away it goes. On you a 1, on the desk a 10. Hey. What does the desk have that I don't have? What does the desk have that I don't? You guys can see the Anker Make M5 3D printer right now is going cray. You guys can pick up this 3D printer today for $680. $680? What, Nate? Yep, that's right, because it's on sale, $120 off. So make sure you guys are picking up this 3D printer if you guys are wanting to 3D print some stuff. Jason T. Shields, welcome to the stream. First of all, before I even read your message, I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Also hope you had a good Easter. Let me see. I'm considering purchasing the printer and making unique pendants for necklaces to sell. They would be custom made, and I would sell them to rich people for a lot of money. Although I've made jewelry like that before. Hey, a man with a plan. That's a man with a plan right there. I like it, Jason. That's a good plan. Hey, today's a good day to pick up the printer, too. It's $120 off. You don't remember the dog tag kiosk in the mall that would print pics on dog tags, LOL? I would 3D print some cool rings. Yeah, me too. In your opinion, is it worth the $680? I can't. What all can you print with it? A lot of things. You can print a lot of things. Yes, I do think it's worth the $680. Now, I'm going to be fully honest with you. There are 3D printers, not necessarily that perform as good, but perform similar at lesser price points. But there's no shot you get any of the features on cheaper printers that you do with this one. Like, let me show you, for example, what I mean real quick. Let me switch over to my overhead camera. It's printing right now. You guys just saw that it was printing. I can go here wherever I'm at. Like, you can see I'm connected to Wi-Fi. So is the printer over there. I'll just disconnect from Wi-Fi real quick. So I'm connected to data. I could be anywhere in the world. As long as I have some type of internet connection, I can hit real time and watch this. Now I'm able to remotely monitor the print from anywhere in the world. When the print is done, you can go to the Anchor Make app, go up here to time lapses. And now what you can do is you can watch a automatically created time lapse on your 3D print. Look at that. So you can just watch the whole thing. Also from the app, I can directly control the printer. I can print from my phone, because if you go to Explore, you can see that right here. We have all of these different figures that we can just tap, print directly from our phone. We don't even have to be home to do this either. As long as the printer's on, we can just do that. Now we can go here. We can adjust everything. We can stop the print. It will notify you. The Anchor Make M5 will actually notify you that something went wrong in the print, and it'll stop the print, because the last thing you want when you have a failed print, which is normally caused by filament not sticking to the bed at first, or sticking to the last layer of filament it laid down. If you go away overnight and it failed at the beginning, you're not going to come back to a 3D print. You're going to come back to what people in the 3D printing world call a spaghetti monster. It's going to be a big old ball of filament that has no shape, and it's terrible. That's the last. It's a bunch of wasted filament. You don't want to do that. So with this, it'll give you a notification on your phone and be like, "Yo, this thing tripping right now. You want me to stop it?" And you can be like, "Yeah, stop that," and it'll stop. Could you give some examples of 3D print? Of course I can. Here are just a couple of prints that we did in the past week or so. So we printed this little... Now, you can print way cooler things than this. Look at that. So this is a dancing snowman ornament. So this is really good for Christmas time. This is also really good for kids, because you can print out a bunch of these. I think this took maybe 40 minutes to print. So it prints in one place just like so, and then you have this little thing here at the bottom, so you can make it 3D print if you want to, just like so. Or you can make it dance like, oh, get it, get it, get it, work it, work it, work it, get it, get it, get it, work it, work it, work it. Now, this is great for kids, great stocking stuffer as well. My wife's a teacher, so next winter I'll print her out a bunch of these so she can bring them to her kids. They can paint them. You can print learning blocks like this, paint them if you want to, XYZ cube, just like so. You can print so many different things. For example, I'll show you, we printed an egg for Easter. And I will show you the time lapse on that. So we 3D printed an egg for Easter. Let me see if it'll focus. There we go. And that's honestly one of the coolest things. Now, there is a lot of things you can do with this 3D printer. If I go ahead and switch back over, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So you guys can see right now what we're doing is we're printing another egg. Not an Easter egg, it's a dragon egg for Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Is there a way you could set it up so it could auto stop? Here's the thing, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to call you Tick. I can't say that name. I'm going to be honest with you. This is good, but also I can't answer your question. This is a good reason to not be able to answer your question. I don't know what happens when a print fails. I know it notifies you for sure. I do know it notifies you and says, hey, something's going on, but I don't know if it auto stops. And the reason why is because it's never failed. That's how good I've never had a failed print yet. So it's like, how do I answer that question? I'm harding the vid. Go crazy with it. So it's like, how do I answer the question, what happens when it fails if it never fails? That's good, but also I can't answer the question. Go crazy with it. Yeah, there is a like button too. You guys can hit that like button. Let me scroll back up. Okay, maybe create a men's jewelry line. You could do that. I've made money from 3D printing. You can make money from 3D printing. You just have to find your market, find what people want, print it, sell it, boom, make some money. Nate, why don't you 3D print a picture frame with a 3D print of your favorite pic of you and your dad? You could print the frame one color and do the inner picture a different filament color for your photo of you too. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Or my daughter. I could do it for my daughter. You guys got an issue with the shades? Can I keep wearing the shades? I feeling myself. So right now you guys can see that we're already making pretty good progress. Now this is going to be a large print. It's actually going to print in three different pieces, and then we just connect them together. We don't have to glue them. It's a dragon egg. It's going to be like yay tall or so. It's printing in purple. Now the bottom part, which is the largest part, is going to take about 2.5 hours to print. So that's the Anker Make M5, guys. Listen, it's $120 off. You can't go wrong with it. I promise you, you can't. You just cannot. I mean, look how fast it's moving, too. We're at 4% completed. Mary, welcome to the stream. Mary. Mary, how's it going? I mean, I could take the glasses off if that's what you mean, but you have had a failed print. I'm like, look how fast it just went. Char is just hard to print. It's just really hard to print. That's just the thing. It just is. You guys see how fast? Here, watch in a second. It's going to go in a circle here in a second, like really fast. Watch this. Look, hold on. Give it a second. It's going to go in like circles. How tall can it go? Pretty dang tall. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll show you here in a second. I don't want to miss the part where it goes really fast in a circle. And you got to think, look at that. Look at that. That's laying down filament that fast. So here's how tall it can go. It's crazy fast and crazy stable too. And I'm going to be honest, it's pretty loud. So you can see that this, Mary, if you look right here, you see how this is going back and forth, and it's going back and forth on that rail? That rail is your Z-axis. And it can go all the way up here. So about that tall. I'm going to try to, about that tall. Now, I can give you the actual measurement. I mean, that's a tall print, though. I mean, like that. I can give you an actual measurement on it. It's in millimeters. Does it heat up the room? Nah. I don't know. My room's always hot because this is the only room in the house that has one vent. So when like we have the AC on and I have all these lights, cameras, action, I had to say it. Lights, cameras, computer, 3D printer. I don't know if this is really changing it. It's just always hot in here, so I really don't know. It's always hot because you're in it. Oh. Stop it. Okay, say it again. Welcome to the stream, Alex. Hey, he likes my glasses, Vicky. That's why. He likes my Vicky. I mean, he likes my Vicky. What? No, he likes my glasses, Vicky. Don't be mad that. Oh, look at that. Look how fast that is. Come on. What are we supposed to do? It's $120 off. It's by Anker. You know we love Anker. I mean, we have another Anker product literally chilling right next to it, the Capsule 3 laser. LMBO. You don't own me. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit too so you guys can see this a little bit. Does it hold more than one color at a time? Here is something cool about this. They are coming out with a... How do I say it? They're coming out with a device that attaches to this, and said device will have up to 6 colors in it that will automatically switch the colors for you. So it can, but not yet. But they are releasing something like that. I believe it's still in the Kickstarter. Uh-oh. We have an issue. We had an issue. We have loose filament. That's not good. So we're going to have to see if this... Hey, we might actually have the opportunity right now to see if something went wrong. But you guys could hear it too. It's making these really weird, like... Tick, why did you have to say that, man? Because now we have a messed up print. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where that filament came from. Oh, hold on. It actually might not be messed up. Can you make it blue? You can choose a whole different ton of colors. You can choose white, red, multicolor filament. There's so many different colors. I mean, think of a color. Yes, more than likely. Yes, more than likely. It's $120 off. I have to monitor this print. You see what I was telling you, though? I was telling you whenever... Okay, so this egg that we're printing, I scaled it down to 50% of its original size, right? I told you guys, when you do that, sometimes the prints don't print the way they're supposed to, and that's probably why this one is messing up. You're not supposed to really scale down large prints because they have certain tolerances that, you know, math and Pythagorean theorem and, you know, stuff like that. Let's get to 5K hearts. We're at 1.3K hearts. You guys hit that heart button as fast as you can. I'm talking get carpal tunnel with how fast you're hitting it. Color Fancy Sparrow egg. I'm just going to let it keep printing until I know for sure. I know for sure, like, it's going to fail. But I did say, whenever you print a large print and you scale it down from its original size and you make it smaller, it tends to mess up. And we might be running into that right now. Welcome, Rome, to the stream. Are you guys helping? Are you guys helping me? I'm trying. Everybody, welcome Rome to the stream. So, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. I have a feeling this is not going to be a successful print because we scaled it down. You guys can see right there in the middle, all of that filament right there is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be on the circle, but this might be right. You could 3D print Axis and Allies pieces and hand paint them. Exactly. A lot of people actually do that. Do you have to use Anchor filament? Hey, Tick, you do not. You do not. I'm not using Anchor filament right now. I'm just using Duramic 3D, which is my favorite brand of filament. There's a bunch, I mean, hundreds of brands of filament out there. You'll find, if you just look up PLA, that's the type of filament we're printing in. And that's another fun fact about 3D printing. You can print in a bunch of different types of filament. So right now I'm printing in basically plastic. You can print in ABS, which is a very hard plastic. Like a lot of the toys you would buy from the store or here on Amazon, in their plastic, like kids' toys, that's ABS. You can print with that. You can print with a filament called TPU, which is a flexible filament. People print wallets. I'm not even kidding you. People print shoes out of TPU, like loafers and, you know, Croc-style shoes. Do you like? Of course. Of course. So, yeah, we're printing a dragon egg, Rome. So this dragon egg is going to print in 3 different pieces. Now, I scaled it down because the original print was a very large print. So let me switch back over to this camera real quick. So this is the size that we are printing it at right here. We're printing it at this size, but that's not the original size. When you scale things down and make them smaller, they tend not to want to print. Let me show you the original size. That's the original size. That was going to take 8 hours. I wanted to be able to complete, you know, I wanted to be able to complete a part of this print on the stream, and since this was 8 hours, I scaled it down, and I knew that was probably going to be an issue, but we went for it anyways. 4,000 likes, guys. Somebody's going crazy. Hey, I'll give you guys a life hack. If you guys are on computer, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. If you're on computer, put a 1 in the chat. No, Nate, just do an 8-hour stream. Yeah, just... yeah, just Just do an 8-hour stream, man. Just knock one out real quick right now. So, okay, so here's what I need you to do. If you guys want to get that like button up really fast, this is a cheat. This is a cheat code. And I'm not asking, you guys don't have to like it. I don't think it does anything. So, on your mouse, hover over the heart. On your mouse, hover over the heart. Click and hold on the heart, and then click and hold enter. On your mouse, click and hold on the heart, and then click and hold enter. Watch how many hearts it'll shoot up. You're gonna lose your mind. I'm doing it already. Hey, I appreciate the hearts though, man. Rome, you do an 8-hour stream, man. I think I've done a 6-hour stream before. Whew. That's old news, is it? Well, I'm not on the other side. I don't know about this stuff. Listen, I thought that was high-tech, cutting-edge software. Nope, that was David. Yeah, I've done one 6-hour stream. It was actually 6.5 hours, and I was brain dead after that. I with like no question, brain dead. Let me go ahead and switch over to my overhead camera real quick. I need to remember which scenes are what. LOL, OMG. Okay, now I can't see anything. I'm putting them back on. 1 second. So I know what I'm trying to show you is here somewhere. You can do it on iPad too. Snickle, snackle, patty, wackle is the lingo Nate would speak if you went past 6-hour stream. I did it. And that was, yeah, you're basically right. That's basically what I typed, or that's basically what I said was snickle, snackle, patty, wackle. Whatever that means. All right, let me show you guys something pretty cool. There we go. All right. Let me create some space, zoom my camera out a little bit. So we got a football here. You guys know about footballs, right? Go Bills. You guys know about that. So I'm going to show you guys something that makes airing up your sports balls a whole lot easier, which is this guy right here. This is the Fantic X8 Nano. That's what this guy is right here, the Fantic X8 Nano. It's a portable ball inflator. Here comes the "that's what she said" jokes. Here they come. So this is the whole thing right here. On the inside, you're going to get a charging cable. You're going to get your chuck so you can actually air up your ball. So I'm going to show you guys how this works. So we have this ball right here. That's my last name. Pretty cool. I own the company or something like that. Go ahead and let all of this air out. I'll go ahead and help it out a little bit. I'm so strong. I'm so strong. Look at this. You see how strong? I'm helping the hearts. Amazon customer, you're the real MVP. All right. So now that we have our ball deflated, what we can do is we can either install this directly here just by screwing it in, or we can use an extender, but we're just going to screw it in directly. This is also where you recharge this. This is rechargeable with USB-C. So let's go ahead and screw this in. Now what you want to do is go ahead and hold that power button down, and you're going to notice on the screen, you're going to have your battery life, your PSI reading, and this number is what you have it set to fill it up to. Now, look on your ball because it'll probably tell you how much air pressure you need to fill it up to. This says 7 to 9 pounds, but whenever I got to like 6, it seemed like it was a little bit too much. So we're just going to go with 5. So all we have to do is just simply do this. press this in just like so. As you guys can see, it's now in there. And we just hit that power button one more time right here. And watch it air it up. All right. Hey, see you later, Amazon customer. So it'll actually automatically turn off once it reaches the PSI number that you set it to, because you can set it with the plus and minus button. It'll turn itself off automatically. Now it's off. So it's no longer airing it up. We take that out, and now our ball is good to go again. And if you guys didn't know, I'm on my way to the league. You can ask Rome. He was there. Look at this. Joe Shiesty. Oh, juke him out. Oh, slow motion. Ooh. Boom. You know what I mean? Like you guys saw it. You guys saw it. That's the Fantic X8 Nano. It has a ton of different presets built into it too. So you have volleyball, which we aired it up with volleyball. If we go ahead and hit the refresh button or the cycle button right here, you can see it cycling through. Now we're at football. Now we're just at a free form, so we can set this to literally whatever we want. Anything we want. We can set it all the way up to 19.9 PSI, all the way down to 1 PSI. So you guys, this is just a really easy way to air up your balls. And look at the branding too. I mean, that just looks good, right? It just looks good. Oh, wait. We haven't done this yet? We got to do this. Everybody loves this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. And then when you're all said and done, I think the box that it comes with is a really great way to just keep it nice and stored away. Because you can just kind of put everything back in here just like so. Well, maybe I lied to you. You just put everything back in here. Okay. Okay. All right. How about you do the thing, box? Put it all back in there, drop it all in. This just falls right back into place like this. Push this down. And we're good to go. So if you guys need a great way to air up your sports balls, tennis balls, whatever they are, definitely check this out from Fantic. They are a great company. They make very fantastic products. Go ahead and set that over here to the side. We'll switch back over here. Let's go ahead and check up on our 3D print. Let's go ahead and check up on that, see how it's going. Let me find it in the carousel. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what we're doing on today's stream, we are 3D printing some stuff. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, we are. We're at 12K likes already. Somebody's going crazy. Right now, we are 3D printing a dragon egg that's going to print in 3 different pieces. It's going to print in 3 different pieces. Once it's done, we will connect it all together. And we'll have a dragon egg. You can print in any color that you want to, by the way. I mean, any color that you want. It doesn't matter which color you choose. It's going to print fantastic with this printer. This printer is actually $120 off today. This is the AnkerMake M5 3D printer. If you guys have any questions about how 3D printing works, about me or any other items in the carousel, feel free to ask them in the chat. We had a couple people start following. Chris with the follow. Chris, thank you so much for following, man. I really do appreciate it. Maria Gabriela Castillo, welcome to the stream. Vicky, what's your question? All right, here it goes. All right, what is it? All right, here we go. Let's see what Vicky's question is. Oh gosh. Can you do the half dragon egg one color, then switch the color to another color? I know what you mean. Can I do one half of the egg one color and then the other half? Yeah, I mean I could, but then it's gonna look weird. It'll just be like a hard line between. I think the dragon egg would look best in a multicolor filament. You know, ones that change colors. I think that's when it would look best. But now we have something I'm super excited about. What other color would you want to do? You let me know. What other color would you want to do? I am so excited to show this to you guys. This right here is the Anchorwork M650. Go a little bit further. M650. No, I didn't like that. Let's redo it. This right here is the Anchorwork M650 wireless microphone set. I'm telling you guys, this thing is so dang cool. It's so cool. So let me show you guys everything that this comes with. We'll test it out. It does come in 3 different colors too, by the way. You guys can pick this up, or you get different color styles, really. Check this out. So first of all, you get this beautiful carrying case right here. So this microphone set is going to be great for content creators, live streamers, a whole bunch of people. And then look at the charging case for this. Tell me this. Oh, boy. Look through your phone. Look me in my eyes through my sunglasses and tell me this doesn't look miraculous. So, the Anchorwork M650 is fantastic. Like I said, for so many reasons. If you're filming videos, if you're doing interviews, if you're live streaming, there's so many uses for this. So let me show you guys everything that the case comes with. You recharge the case, which recharges everything on the inside. You guys can see we have that nice gold trim around it. Recharges with USB-C. Of course, you get a USB-C charging cable. And when you open this up, the piece de resistance. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that. So you're going to have 2 microphones. You can have these set up on either person or yourself if you wanted to, but you can take one out just like so. You can actually, here's the coolest thing. You can use this with your Android with this adapter right here. You plug this directly into your Android. It will automatically recognize that as the microphone source. You can also plug it in directly to your iPhone to use it as a microphone for your iPhone. And then right here, you have the receiver. Now, this is where it gets really cool. You guys see that right now, it's reading the voice levels from one of the microphones. If you don't want to use 2 at once, say you just want to use one microphone, just go ahead and take one out. It doesn't matter which one. Close the case. Give it a second, and you guys are going to notice that right there, it automatically recognized that we're only using one of them. Here's the microphone itself. That's the microphone. So you guys can see that when I get closer and I speak into it, you can see that it is reading my vocal levels right now. Now here's another cool thing that you can do. You can set all of the different settings for it, like the decibel loudness, how loud you want it to be. I have it plus 6 decibels right now. You can also mute it directly from the microphone. So you just press that button down, and you guys will see that right here, no matter how much I talk into it, there's nothing going through. Microphone check, microphone check. Once I hit that unmute button, microphone check, mic check, 1 2 1 2, mic check 1 2 1 2. Now here's the thing. This is how you mount it to your clothing or however you want to wear it. So it does have a clip, you guys can see. So if I wanted to, I could, easily just rotate this around like this, rotate it 180 degrees. I could clip it on my shirt if I wanted to do this. So that's kind of weird. Here's the coolest thing that I haven't seen from a wireless microphone set before. This actually is magnetic. You guys can see, super strong magnet. So the easiest way to mount this to your clothes, if you're doing like an interview or filming a video outside or something, is you just take the magnet off, put this part into your shirt like so, clip it on, and now you can actually move it around to make sure your shirt's a little bit tight. Now you can move it around, and there you go. Now you have a completely wireless microphone. Just like that. It's that easy. So what you can do is you can plug this directly into your iPhone. You can plug it into your computer, because on the receiver, you guys see right there, you have a USB-C output. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use this and plug it into my computer. But first of all, I wanted to show you guys that this is capable of being put on a camera too. So if you, not like your phone, not on your phone. So you guys can see that this little clip that we have down here is actually for a hot shoe mount. So if you have a camera like this one that has one of those hot or cold shoe mounts, all you have to do is just slide this in just like so. Now it's on this. I plug this into the other side. And so now whenever I turn my camera on, it is now going to be using the wireless microphone setup. Just that easy. It's just that easy. I mean, you can't tell me that's not incredible. But now if I want to use this with my iPhone, I can take it out, pull this back off, a little bit snug, there we go. Close that up. Now I can take that iPhone adapter that is in the case, plug it into my iPhone. It will now use the iPhone, or my iPhone audio will be used from the Anchorwork M650. So let me plug this into my computer real quick. All right, then you just need to load up the Anchorwork software, which I'm going to load that up real quick. All right, so we are now connected to my computer. So I'm going to switch this microphone to this microphone. And there we go. So now we are using this wireless microphone. Huh? Look, let's step up, walk over here. You know, I could be over here. I could be, and this has a crazy range too, my friends, a crazy range. Now, obviously, it's not going to sound as good as a standalone desktop microphone, but you guys can see it doesn't matter where I'm at. You guys can hear me just fine, right? You guys hear me just fine? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look at that. Look at that. You can turn on background noise cancellation too if you want to. There's so many things you can do with this microphone. I mean, I'm telling you, this is just a great microphone. It even has a windscreen too. It comes with windscreen, so if you're using this outside and it's echoing into my ear thingies. So it might be echoing. Let me see if I have any other audio sources. I shouldn't. So this also has windscreens too. Let me switch back over to this microphone. Okay, now we're back to this microphone. Go ahead and take this off. So if you guys want to use this outside, let's go ahead and slap this back on here real quick. You guys can actually use this completely outdoors too, because this will just clip over the edge right here. And so that is going to help wind not be, like in the background. If like maybe you're riding a bike and you're recording a video, filming something, whatever it is, that's going to help. That's going to help that wind not be picked up, and you don't get that sound. And the coolest thing about this is everything is completely wireless. Once you're done with this, all you have to do, take everything apart, just like so. Drop this back in here. Just make sure it is on the charging portion. It is now charging. I'll go ahead and take this back. This also charges directly in the case, just like so. Drop it in there, close it. That's it. It's that easy. Now that was a long explanation just because I was actually showing you guys, how to get it set up and everything. But that's it. That's the baseline for it. It doesn't get better than this microphone set. I don't know a better wireless microphone system. Cranes, birds. So what do you guys think? Honestly, give me your honest opinion. 1 out of 10, what would you guys rate the Anchorwork M5 or M650? Yeah, that didn't work. What do you guys rate these? 1 out of 10. I give them a 9, honestly. I mean, I did not necessarily a bad job showing these to you guys, but there's so much more you guys can do with these. You can control it from your computer. Works with your iPhone, your Android, works with your camera. I mean, you just really, really don't beat them. And the fact that everything is just in here like this. Look at that. Look how easy that is. That's the cool. And you get 2 microphones. So if you want to do an interview or have 2 people, and then it even shows you right here on front how many what your battery life is. Look at that. I love them. I love them. All right, my friends, if you guys are new here, welcome to the stream. My name is Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. We cover all things tech, home, hobby. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the other awesome products that we have in the carousel today, such as the EcoFlow River 2 Max portable power station. While this next video is playing, I'm going to go grab a drink because I am thirsty.
This is the second version of that, so the River Max 2. This thing is an absolute beast and has a ton of crazy features that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. So with a total of 512 watt hours on that Life P04 battery and a 1 hour fast charge and up to 1,000 watts of output, this thing is going to keep you guys covered through an entire camping trip, through a weekend getaway, through storms, through blackouts, really anything that you can think of where you're going to need power and otherwise wouldn't have access to standard outlet power. This is going to be the one for you. So what we're going to do is dive in and take a look at all of the options that you have included with the River 2. So if I go ahead and lift this up on the front right here, you guys are going to notice that you have 3 USB-A ports, which is just so cool, so you can charge all of your devices directly from this. And you're going to have a USB-C output that is going to output at up to 100 watts, so all of your devices are covered. If we flip over here to the side, if I pull this little lever down, just like all of other EcoFlow products, you're going to have that standard 12 volt outlet, so you guys can actually charge devices that would normally run from your car's power directly from this. And then down at the bottom, you're going to have 2 individually grounded AC outlets, and then you're going to have these 2 standard 2-prong outlets. All of this is controllable through these buttons that you guys can see located around the outside of it. So say you have some stuff plugged in right here and you have some stuff plugged in right here. What you can actually do is individually control the power to each of those through this little button, or you can even do it through the app. Now if I switch it over to this side, you're going to have a fan, which is actually going to outtake some of the heat because this thing is going to run pretty warm. And then on the back side, you are going to have this Extreme Technology charging plug-in right here. So when you plug this into your wall, you can actually fast charge this in about 1 hour from 0 to 80%, which is just incredible to me. Now the back side right here, this is going to be a way for you to actually charge from your car while you're driving down the road or from your RV. And then you can also charge with EcoFlow solar panels that will plug into that same port. Overall, like I said, the River 2 Max I think is just a beast. If we go ahead and turn this bad boy on, you guys are going to notice that it has a little display here that kind of shows you everything you can expect. It will show your total input wattages if you're charging it. It will show you how many outputs you are outputting at if you have stuff plugged.
Next up, we're going to jump back in the carousel and take a look at the River 2 Pro, which just released last Monday. River 2 Pro. This is a spin-off from the original River Pro, and now we are at the River Pro 2. So the River Pro 2 is going to support outputs of over 1,000 watts for all of those hefty devices. This has a 768 watt hour Life P04 battery chemistry built directly into it. So you have 4 AC outlets, you're going to have 4 USB outputs, and one of them is going to be a USB-C 100 watt for those power-hungry USB-C devices, so you can keep everything charged up. And then if you need to run those devices or power those devices that are normally ran from your car's 12 volt DC jack, you can do so right here, and there's even even 2 3-amp max output DC outputs right there below it. Now, in terms of connectivity, this thing is packed, and you can see everything that you need to see in terms of input power and output power right here on this front panel screen. It is a little bit hard to see during the day. Now, you can recharge this multiple ways. You can recharge it with Extreme technology that's going to allow you to recharge this from wall AC power in under an hour from 80%, and then you can recharge this from your car or from EcoFlow solar panels and some third-party solar panels. So one of my favorite things is how easily this is portable, because you guys can see you just grab it and you're good to go. Now, going back to that solar panel that I told you guys about earlier, all you have to do is find the right connectors, plug it into the back, and then you guys will be able to see right on the back, this is how it's going to be plugged in. Once you have this plugged in, as you can see, just try not to get grass on it, wipe that away. You can see that right here we are recharging right now. Now, it depends on the solar panel how fast it's going to recharge, but we're going to recharge from the power of the sun in about 9 hours with this. The EcoFlow River 2 Pro is just a portable powerhouse. If you guys are looking for a new one, I highly recommend giving this one a shot. All right. Moving on in the carousel, one more product from EcoFlow. We have the River 2. This is the smallest River series for the 2 series from EcoFlow.
Perfect for leisure and very, very helpful in an emergency type of situation. It is a 256 watt-hour portable power station. It has Life PO4 batteries in it and is good for up to 3,000 cycles of charging. It's really, really great because it has on the rear of it the ability to charge by plugging it into the wall, and when the River 2 is depleted to 0%, it can charge up to 100% in less than an hour. It also has a plug on it that allows you to plug it into the power outlet of your vehicle to charge it, okay? Or you can plug in a compatible solar panel. The River 2 is really great because it does support that solar panel option, and the River 2 only supports a 110 volt solar panel that is available through EcoFlow. So that's really, really great. Now, it has a single button to turn it on. So I really...
All right, so we're going to go ahead and stop that real quick just because that's not me. All right, moving on, we have the Eufy Space View camera. This is $139 today. It is currently 18% off. This is the, let me see real quick, the Eufy Space View Pro baby monitor.
As well as a USB-C port for charging. It also features a auxiliary
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you guys the Space View Baby Monitor Pro by Eufy. So this is a very, very easy to set up and use baby monitor by a company that makes very high quality products, so I am expecting this thing to work very well. Getting this thing was super easy to set up. All you had to do was basically just plug in both the camera and the base right here, and then just go through the on-screen pairing options. And as you can see, it is paired, and it's actually very, very responsive with how fast it is responding to what the camera is actually seeing and reporting back to the base. You do have a ton of motion control right here on the unit itself, so you're going to have up to 330 degrees of horizontal rotation, which is absolutely crazy. So if you have a toddler, for example, you're definitely going to be able to see what they're doing all throughout the room. And then you're also going to have a crazy amount of vertical leg room, so you can see where your kid is at or your baby. Just see what anybody is doing with this camera. This little setup right here is actually very simple and very nice. So let's go ahead and just log into the settings right here. You have a ton of options built in. So you're going to have a brightness setting right here. Scrolling down, you're going to have your voice mode, which is going to allow you to hear from the camera and also speak through the camera. You're going to have sound alerts for movement. You're going to have different sounds that you can play through it. Camera zooms, you can add multiple cameras to this setup. You can delete the cameras. You're going to have night vision mode. You can do time sets, anti-screen flicker. You can change the language. There's different temperature units. There's a whole bunch of different built-in features with this simple to use setup. So continuing on, you're going to see right here that this is plugged in currently, but you do not have to have this plugged in constantly. You can let it charge up and then just kind of walk around the house with the screen in your hand, and you're also able to mount this to the wall with the included wall mount adapter. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and turn off the light so I can show you the night vision mode, because I was actually very impressed with this. Coming in at 720p, you could expect it to be a little bit higher, but for the price point and the simplicity of this, the IRs on this actually work very well at producing that night vision effect. Like to showcase
So yeah, super
you guys
easy way to
the
add a baby
Space
monitor
View
to your
Baby
home.
Monitor Pro
Now we have
by
another product from Eufy,
So
which
this
is going to be
to showcase to you guys.
I don't know why my mouse was double clicking. I'm sorry about that. The Eufy Space View, or the Eufy Cam 2 Pro. This is a wireless camera system. We're actually going to switch over and take a look at the Andoble Easy Fly magnetic phone mount, or phone grip, really.
Back again today, Nate with Dragon Ball. How sturdy and how well made this is. So again, in typical Andoble fashion, you kind of have that little that carbon fiber look. Now this is super strong. I don't feel like this is going to break anytime soon. All metal components right here on the inside. So ultimately what you're going to end up doing is mounting this to your phone, and when you do, don't mount it on the screen like I was just about to. What you're going to have is the option to have a little hook here that can double as a stand, or really just have it as a hook in general. It's kind of like one of those like little pop sockets for the back of your phone, just like this. But in this one, this is going to be an all metal construction. Easy to set up with these magnets right here. So if you're looking for something to just kind of add to the back of your phone, Andoble's got you covered.
All right, my friends, let's go ahead and move on in the carousel. And the next product that we're going to look at is going to be the Andoble MagStick Selfie Stick. This is a MagSafe capable selfie stick. Give me 1 second, kind of weird. All right, we're not going to look at that. We're going to move on and take a look at these Govee lights.
Up, regardless if it's a TV, a gaming PC setup, whatever it is, this absolutely shreds whenever it comes to making your desktop stand out. So as you guys can see here, we loaded into a game of Raft because it's a very vibrant game. You guys can see when I look around that it goes blue when I'm looking at the sky and brown whenever I'm looking at the deck. And you can see when I jumped in the water there that it actually in real time reflected the deep dark blue ocean that you guys could see I jumped into. It absolutely looks incredible. I can't get over how awesome this makes the setup look. It just makes everything feel so professional. You guys can see every single little color change. The Govee DreamView G1 light absolutely reflects it in real time, and it just looks so good. And so not only are you able to use this as a screen indicator or a screen reflector, you're also able to control it manually with the Govee app. You guys can see right here that I was able to control the brightness. You have a ton of options such as the video mode that I showed you guys before, single color mode, and then scene mode right here. And within scenes you have a ton of awesome features such as life, festival, funny, emotion. So we'll go ahead and go to funny, and you guys can see here that it does this nice little warp feature. I think this just looks so awesome. There's so many awesome features, so we'll go ahead and go to the next one.
All right, we're going to move on to the Govee floodlights.
What is up, my friends? Nate Dragonbarger,
So just know, when you guys look in the carousel, we have the 4-pack. Now, I'm showing you guys the 2-pack, but it's basically the same exact thing.
mode is called Dance Party. You guys can see it adds a really nice ambience to the room. So if you guys are having guests over, you guys are throwing a party, something like this is going to be really good for that. You're also even going to be able to add in just a nice smooth transition effect, and this one is called Aurora, and it just looks really nice in my opinion. And now this specific mode right here, this is called Thunderstorm, and it's doing its best to kind of mimic the effects of lightning during the thunderstorm. I think this one looks really nice as well. And then by far, one of my favorite modes is called Sunset. So this is going to be a really good mode if you guys are winding down at the end of the day and you guys just want to create a calming ambience. This is definitely going to be one for that. Let's go ahead and move these outside and test them out there. Alright, my friends, so we have these installed outside, and just taking an initial look at these, I think they look incredible and add a really nice effect to the outside of your home. They kind of act as I'm home lights, just so everybody knows that you are here. Now, if people are driving by, this is kind of a street view as to what it'll look like for people that are on street level. And here's that red that I was talking about earlier. If you take a look, just super creepy, going to be great for Halloween. So taking a look at one of the modes, Aurora, that we looked at earlier, this just looks awesome out here. This is going to scream, hey, I'm an RGB gamer. Continuing on, this nice little mode right here is actually just going to kind of cycle through all of the different colors. And then the next mode that we're going to take a look at is kind of a festive mode. So this is called Christmas. I think this is going to be an awesome way to display your Christmas spirit whenever the time comes around. And overall, Govee just did a fantastic job designing these lights. As always, Govee just outdid themselves with all of their lights. So if you guys have been looking for a new way to spruce up your outside home, definitely check these out.
Alrighty, let's move on. In the carousel, my keyboard might be... There we go. These are the Time Kettle M3 real-time language translating earphones.
So what these are going to be designed for and useful for is if you guys travel often, or if you guys live in an area where it's kind of a melting pot of different cultures and languages, this is going to bridge that language barrier, because what these are able to do is actually interpret what other people are saying in real time and translate it to whatever language it is that you speak. Now obviously it's not going to be every language on earth, but pretty much all of the very popular ones: Chinese, Spanish, Russian, English, French, German, and the list goes on. You're going to be covered with the M3 translator earbuds. Now these are also very unassuming too, so if you guys are just kind of using these to just kind of hear what people are saying when you're out and about traveling, or just day to day on your regular commute or whatever, that's what these are going to be good for, because they look kind of just like AirPods in a way. So let's go ahead and get these open, and I'll show you guys everything that comes with them. So on the inside of the box, you are going to get a few different things. Right here, you're going to get your USB-C charging cable. It's nice that they're using that newer technology. You're also going to get some replacement ear pads, the ones that are going to fit on the end of it, in case you guys are wanting to actually fit these to your ears. You're going to get an instruction manual right here, as well as some warranty information. And then right here, you're going to get a little welcome pad. You're going to get some coins, which is going to be used in the app. And then you are going to have the earphones themselves right here. Now, right off of the rip, one of my favorite things about these is the fact that you have a magnetic charging case. Now, getting this set up is very simple. All you really have to do is just download the Time Kettle app on your phone. That is going to allow you to translate and choose which languages you want to use. Now, these are very comfortable. They sound great. You can obviously listen to music with them too, because they are Bluetooth earphones. So like I was saying at the beginning of the video, if you guys need a way to kind of bridge that language barrier regardless of whatever scenario you're in, these are the M3. I highly recommend them. See you guys on the next one.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some Shokz headphones up next in the carousel. We have the Shokz Open Run Pro and the Open Run Pro Mini. Was on Twitch Happy Monday. Why the sunglasses? They're in the carousel, and honestly, I just thought I'd look kind of cool wearing them, so I was like, now everything's bright. Hold on a second. Victoria, welcome. How's it going? And honestly, I just thought I looked like Daredevil, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep wearing them. What's up, Blake? Welcome to the stream, man. All right, let's go and take a look at these bone conduction headphones from Shokz. I'll actually be streaming for Shokz tomorrow at 7 p.m. Yes, I will. I'm going to move this out of the way. Let's go and take a look at these. So we have the Open Run Pro and the Open Run Pro Mini. Now, I'm not going to really cover both of these. I'm just going to talk about one of them, and just know that the Open Run Pro and the Open Run Pro Mini, they're basically the same exact thing. This just has a smaller neckband. They have the same exact features otherwise. I even have them in the same color too. So let me go ahead and show you guys real quick the Open Run Pro. So first of all, these are bone conduction headphones. They don't use speakers, so you don't have to worry about not being able to hear anything going on around you because there's nothing in your ear. Recommend me something right now. I recommend you play some Minecraft with me. So you have a 2-year warranty on these. You have 10-hour battery life, a titanium frame on the inside to keep them nice and stable. Shokz Turbo Pitch technology, a dual noise canceling microphone, so when people are calling you and you're talking to them, if you're on a run, a bike ride, a walk in the park, there's dogs barking, they're just going to hear you. IP55 water resistant. If it starts raining, don't sweat. Or, I mean, you can sweat, it's fine, don't worry about it, you're going to be Gucci. And then quick charge too. So on the inside of these, and this is going to be the same for the Open Run Pro Mini as well, you're going to have this really nice carrying case right here. It's a hard shell carrying case. Now on the inside of the carrying case, you're going to get a little spot here to hold your charger, and then the headphones themselves. And here are the headphones themselves right here. So you guys can see, if we take a look at them, we have these in beige. They come in 4 different colors, a teal, pink, black, and then this beige color. You're going to have your volume up and volume down button right over here on the side. This is also going to double as your power button too. That's where you charge it. So this is also going to double as your skip track and go back song. So if you want to, go back to a different song, go forward to another song, you can do so. And then a multi-function button over here. So this is going to answer calls, hang up calls, play, pause your music, or if you hold it down and you have Siri or Google Assistant, it'll activate that. Now, wearing these, very comfortable. These are some of the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn, period, regardless of their bone conduction. You guys can see that right here, they don't sit in my ear, so I still hear everything going on around me. They conduct sound by vibrations that your brain then interprets as sound. So these are a fantastic way to make sure that you guys are able to hear everything going on around you. And then when you're all said and done with them, you just put them back in the carrying case, close that up like so, and you're good to go. So there are 2 different bone conduction headphones in the carousel, just so people don't get confused. If you're unfamiliar with what's going on here, all you have to do is just choose which size you want. Now the Open Run Pro Mini, which is right here, I'll highlight those in the carousel too. They're just a little bit smaller is all. So the Open Run Pro Mini, same exact features as the Open Run Pro. They just have a smaller neckband. So for kids, people that have smaller heads, you're going to have that option still with you. So out of 10, I give these a 9 because the only reason I don't give them a 10 is they don't have them in my favorite color, which is green. That's the only reason. ahead and take a look at this mini electric screwdriver set from Fantic now. This is the Nex E1 Max. What's going on, my friend? It's Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about this Fantic Nex E1 Max electric precision screwdriver set. This thing is going to be so handy and so useful for people that work on computers or just anything along those lines. So just taking a look at the branding. Yo, what's going on, Seabass? Really nice. Welcome to the stream. Seabass, how's it going today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your Easter? Victoria, same question to you. Right up here on front. So the way this is basically going to work is you are just going to press down right up here on top of the housing. So whenever we press down, you're going to see that it releases not only the actual screwdriver, but it also releases the bit set. So just one more time to show you guys, all you have to do is press down right up here on top. Now the screwdriver itself is going to be very easy to use too. This is a magnetic bit right here. You're going to have your forward and reverse, and then you're going to have a few different settings on here. So you're going to have lock mode right here. So if you want to keep this on lock, it's going to kill the motor, so you can use this as a manual electric precision set. And if you want to go to a high torque feature, you can do that. And then if you switch it over to L, that is going to be lower torque. So now, like I said, this is very well made. This is going to have an aluminum. Let me read Victoria's message here. It says, "We had a super nice Easter. Thank you. Hope you did as well. Good. I had fun with my daughters and grandbabies." That's good. That's good. That's good. I'll show you guys some Easter photos. It's not going to fall out. You are going to have a light right here, so whenever you're using this, you can see what you're doing. And then when you're all said and done, all you have to do, like I was showing you guys just a second ago, is simply just press this back in, figure out where it is you took that bit from, and I think I took mine from this side, so we'll just drop it right back in there just like that. Press this, and all you have to do is just drop this right back in and press it down one more time, and you can recharge it through USB-C. So if you're looking for just a fantastic way to make working on, small electronics or computers, this is going to be it. All right, let me go ahead. Let me show you some Easter photos real quick. We had a good Easter too. So here's some Easter egg hunt with Sailor. You can see how nerdy I look. That was her with the Easter bunny right there, just chilling. Her with her mama. You'll see here in a second. Look at her. What is this thing? What am I supposed to do with this Easter egg? You can see the transition. All right, I'm going to eat this Easter egg. So, yeah, we had a really good time. Really good time. It was her first Easter, and obviously, she's only 4 months old, so it's not like we could really do much with it. But we went, and they had... I live in a small town, and downtown, what they do is there's a square downtown, and they set up different sections on the different lawns, and it'll be 0 to 2 years, 2 to 4 years, 5 to 8 or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. So she was in the 0 to 2, which is really just a bunch of parents holding their babies and picking up eggs and stuff like that. And some of the eggs have prizes you can win, like McDonald's ice cream certificates, and they had a bike this year. It's a really fun time. It's kind of the perks of living in a small town. Let me find some more photos real quick. Here's the face. Here's the face a dad makes when he's surrounded by 100 0 to 2 year olds walking around farting, and that's the face a dad makes. So I was holding her and picking up eggs, and just, you can see right here. So it was a good time. We had a good time. I had a nice dinner. Did you guys do any Easter egg hunting? All right, let's move on in the carousel. Today is my wife's birthday, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on today's stream. And she's off today as well, so yeah, we won't be spending a ton of time here today.
Barber Tech and Entertainment have good for cutting larger pieces of meat, or cutting, specific cuts from a large piece of meat right there. Really nice knife. You're going to have your little knife sharpener. Now this isn't going to sharpen the same way as the sharpener I showed you in the beginning. This is just a really good way to add a quick edge to a knife before you cut. Then you're going to have my favorite knife, because I've always wanted one of these knives. You are going to have a meat slicer right here. So this is really good for once your food is done cooking or smoking. So this is really good for cutting through ribs, because it has that long blade on it. And it's also really good for cutting slices of brisket, for example. Put that one to the side, and we're almost done with all the knives on the inside here. Then the next knife you're going to get is a paring knife. Now this paring knife is going to be really good for trimming food. So trimming briskets, trimming ribs, that's what this knife is going to be really good for. And then the next knife you're going to get right here is going to be just a little utility knife. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up, get this out of the way, and I will just drop everything. So we have potato here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how sharp these are. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half with one little chop with the butcher knife here. And we lost the potato. Man down. We'll go ahead and get the chef's knife, and I'll show you how sharp and how easy it is to cut with these knives. Of course, potatoes are always going to stick to the blades. And I'm not the best at cutting potatoes. I'm not the best at really anything. And we'll try to get one very, very thin so I can show you just how sharp the edges are on these knives. Well, I tried my best, but I'm not good, like I said. But you can see you can slice really thin. If you guys have been looking for a new knife set, Master Mason, first of all, they just make amazing products. And these knives are not an exception to the quality. Everything just feels so durable. The edges are super sharp. It comes with a very nice carrying case. So like I said, if you've been looking for a new knife set, definitely check out these from Master Mason, and I'll see you on the next video.
All right, so we're just going to keep it moving along, and we're going to take a look at the ComSafe food storage containers up next.
Hey, look at these awesome food storage containers from
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'll let her know that you guys said happy birthday. You think she's beautiful? Me too. Me too.
ComSafe. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just jump a silicone ring just to keep everything fresh and to create that seal. So what we're going to do now is, as you guys can see here, the lid does pop off really easily when it's fully installed on the glass. But whenever you lift up the glass and shake it around while just holding the lid, you can see it creates a very strong seal. And just to further test this, what we're going to do is go ahead and put some pasta in the biggest one, hold it by just the lid, and it is not falling, as you guys can see here. So it creates a seal which is going to keep your food fresh. If you guys have been looking for some new food storage containers, I would definitely recommend this one, and I will see you guys on the next video.
All right, my friends, so great little food storage containers. We still use them to this day a year later, so I highly recommend them. They last a long time. We did drop one, and it did break. Rest in peace to that one. Gone too soon. Now we have the Comfy Mini Fridge.
Incredible mini a ton of space over here. This little thing at the bottom is going to be able to hold an entire gallon of milk, tea, whatever it is. Now you do have 3 steady shelves that you guys can see just right there. I have Gatorades, all flavors. On the bottom I have string cheese, and then I also have some French onion dip. Now, if we take a closer look right here, you guys can see that you are also going to get a little vegetable drawer, which is really nice. I think that's cool that they just included that. Unfortunately, mine did come broke, but that's really not an issue. I don't think it's really going to affect the performance or anything like that of the actual fridge. So go ahead and set that back down in there. Like I was saying, if you guys just need a really nice little fridge in order to hold all of your stuff in an office, a dorm, just really whatever it is, definitely check this out from Comfy. It even kind of closes on its own right there. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. See you guys on the next video.
All right, simple enough. And again, I do apologize to you guys if it seems like I'm kind of rushing through these things today, because in a slight way I kind of am. Today is my wife's birthday, so we have some stuff that we're going to do today. So we're definitely going to cover everything, but if I seem like I'm not really talkative, or we're not really talking about the 3D print, then you guys kind of know why. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and take a look at this air fryer toaster oven combo from the same company, Comfy, on sale today for $105.
This is Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be so make sure you don't do that. But we're going to go ahead and get these biscuits out and see how they turned out. A little bit brown. They're a little bit darker than I normally would eat my biscuits, but you guys can see it did a phenomenal job. If you guys, let's see, release some of that heat. Yeah, so this is actually a non-stick baking tray that I was telling you guys about before. So if you need a baking tray, you can definitely use that with this. And then once you guys are all set and done with that, if you want to, what you can do is you can actually kind of go back, take out the grease tray or the crumb tray, which is just down here in the bottom, in order to be able to clean that out. Overall, this thing works fantastic. We've been cooking garlic bread in it almost every single time we make spaghetti, and it just works so dang well. I really love that they have the broil and the bake, not only in those 2 versions, but with the fan. So if you need to accelerate a general bake, you can do that simply by just turning it on the fan setting. Now, one of the awesome things about this too is if you want to check up on your food halfway through its cook, its air fry, whatever it is, there's a little light on the side right here that's going to illuminate all of that, and you're going to be able to see it through this huge window, so you can peek in and just kind of see everything going on. So if you guys need a great toaster oven air fryer combo, definitely check this one out from Comfy. I think you guys will really like it. It's very simple, easy to use, and
I'm telling you guys, some of these brand names I can't help but laugh at. So the next product that we're gonna laugh at no, the next product that we're gonna talk about is the Amoami. You see, I can't even try to say it. Read it in the chat. Read it in the carousel. The Amoami. The Amoami dish drying rack. It's just a piece of rubber design. The Amoami. It's a good. I don't even know how to. How do I introduce something like this? You can't take me serious. Well, you can't take me serious, man, when I'm saying Amoami. Nate going to confession again. This texture design around it. Now, what's really good about this is the fact that if you're using this and you're drying cups or bowls or something, when you lay it flat on here, it won't actually be laying flat, so the air will have room to circulate on the inside. Over here on the left side, you're going to have this little drain hole, so if you put this over a sink, the water can just kind of pour out through that. Now, this is an all rubber texture and material. It is press molded, as you guys can see right here. It's very flexible. This is just going to be a very easy way to dry off your dishes. Now, it doesn't have a ton of space, so I really see this being better for those of you that just as soon as you're done using a dish, you don't throw it in the sink or you don't throw it in the dishwasher. You just kind of wash it immediately and put it out to dry. You can see that this is completely foldable, so when you're done using it, you can just throw it in a drawer. If you guys are looking for just a very simple way to dry off your dishes when you're done using them, I highly recommend giving this a shot. I think it's very high quality. It's got a cool little design to it, and it's very easy to use. Hey, Jacob, you can't really be all that surprised. You can't really be all that surprised. Welcome to the stream, Jacob. Let's go ahead and tune in and let's take a look at our 3D print real quick here again. You guys can see we got an hour left. I'll probably be gone before it's done, but don't worry, because tomorrow's another day. Look at that. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, this Anker Make M5 3D printer is on sale today, $120 off. What did I tune into? There's really never, there's no telling ever. Really never is. I thought this was supposed to be like the bottom of an egg. This isn't looking very eggish. Like there's no roundness to it. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was gonna be like kind of rounded and curved, but maybe it'll still do that. So far, it looks like a wedding band for King Kong. I think it needs to be a little bit bigger than that if it's gonna be for King Kong. It looks cool though. So it's gonna be a dragon egg, by the way, Jacob. So it's gonna print in 3 different parts, and then they all just connect to each other and kind of like lock into place. It's like imagine an egg, and then it just unlocks. That's what it's gonna do. Here, I want you guys to hear what this sounds like. Oh, really? Jacob, you just have everything, man. You just got it all. What's up? What's up, Jacob? What's up? Answer the question. I mean, I asked the question, and I will answer your question. We're going to skip to the end of the carousel and work our way backwards. Can you leave it running all night? You have 3. You should know. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. A failed print, like this thing running overnight, like something going bad with a 3D printer isn't dangerous. It just means you're going to have a bunch of filament everywhere. Yeah, it just means you're going to have a bunch of filament everywhere. It doesn't mean that like something's bad. It's not like leaving a candle on overnight, you know. Like if a 3D print goes bad, it's nothing dangerous is happening. It's just you're gonna wake up and have a big mumbled ball of filament. Like it'll be a spaghetti monster. But yeah, it's perfectly safe to leave it running overnight. All right. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to do a different video because that one is being weird. Let's take a look at this Simulo queen or full-size mattress.
Whenever I do get to sleep on this thing, I sleep straight through. I don't find myself tossing and turning, but that's going to be a little bit different depending, like I said before, on what kind of mattress you like. If you like a plush, very soft, almost kind of sinks in mattress, this is not going to be the one for you. But if you do...
No, that's the cool thing about 3D printing, Victoria, is it won't overheat. It'll stay the temperature. It'll stay the temperature that you have it set to. It's hot, but you don't have to worry about like something catching. It's not that hot. Yeah, it gets really hot on the bed where the print is and then the nozzle, but it's not like the type of heat where something can catch on fire.
You like a mattress that has a little bit more firmness to it, but is also soft whenever you first lay down on it. This mattress is definitely something you guys need to check out. I really do like sleeping on this mattress because it does do a good job supporting my hips and my back. I'm a side sleeper, and I think this is going to be really good for those of you that also sleep on your side. So if you're looking for a very comfortable, easy to unbox, and very cool at night mattress, definitely check this one out from Semelio. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger. See you guys later.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this baby gate real quick, or it's a baby. What do you call it? A baby playpen? Yeah, a baby playpen. That's the best way to say this. I don't want to say a baby pen. With Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about this awesome baby pen. So this is going to be something that's really good for those of you guys that have babies that are starting to crawl around and need a safer space to just kind of hang out and play with their toys. You can see that right now this is loaded with a bunch of toys. We're kind of using this more as storage for our baby's toys because she's only 4 months old right now. But when she gets older, this is going to be a better place for her to hang out than on the carpets that might be dirtier from dogs, you know, foot traffic or anything along those lines. One of my favorite things about this is the fact that it comes with these little clips that just slide over the railing right here. And it comes with pink and blue. And this is going to be helpful for them to kind of pull themselves up and build some up of those muscles and get some of that hand-eye coordination too. The front panel down there in the bottom left of the video, this actually can open up too, so if they want to kind of crawl in and out of it, they can do so. You have that nice little pocket in the front. This is just going to be a great way for your babies or your toddlers to have a nice area for them to play with all of their toys. Pink and blue or yellow and blue? Did I say pink and blue? Yikes. All right, for all of you, I don't know how to. What do I call somebody that plays pickleballer? Or what do I call somebody that plays pickleball? Do I call them bald pickles? Pickleballers? Balls of pickle? What do you call a pickle? Yeah, I think you call them a pickleballer. See, that's not cool. Like, even if you're a professional pickleballer, like top of the line, you know, ESPN. Like, hey man, what do you do? I'm in the NFL. What about you? I'm in the NBA. What about you? PPL? What's that? What's the PPL? You know, they kind of scratch their head a little bit. Pro Pickleball League. What'd you say, man? We're in the NBA and the NFL. What'd you say you are in? The PPL, man. Come on. What's the PPL? You know, I'm in the Pro Pickleball League, man. Come on. Go to the next guy. Pickleball is fun, though. It really is.
Yeah, we're going to be taking and then you're going to have your second paddle right here, which shares the same design as the first one. Let's see if there's anything else on the inside, and it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to end up having to Google how to play pickleball and then creating another video for you guys so you guys can actually see this thing in action. Now, right off rip, even though I don't really know much about pickleball and I have
Rome, we'll catch up. We've just been talking about some products in the carousel. I'll bring you back to the 3D print after this video is done. Looks like we're almost done.
I haven't played it, like I've said multiple times in this video. I do want to speak on the quality of everything. Nothing feels cheap or gimmicky. The paddles themselves feel really heavy. They felt well made. So I think if you guys do know what pickleball is, or you guys have been looking to get into it, this one might be a really good set for that. I was trying to kind of gather up all of these sets right here, and it wasn't really working out. So we're going to go ahead and end the video on that note. But like I said, if you guys are looking for a new pickleball set, I think you guys might really enjoy this one.
So it's just still doing its thing. It's just still doing its thing, as you guys can see right here. Now we have about an hour left. I won't be on when this finishes, unfortunately. We did mess up. I don't know if you were here whenever I told you guys that it was messing up, but if you look down on the inside, you see that You see that filament just kind of hanging out in there? Look at that. That's not supposed to be there. But I was saying that with 3D printing, when you scale something down from its original size, when it used to be one size and you scale it down, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes prints don't like to be made smaller than the original size they were designed to be printed at, because the what's the word I'm thinking of? The tolerances are different when you change the size of it. The person that designed this designed it to be printed at a certain size, and sometimes making it larger or making it smaller will make it to where the print is unsuccessful. But that little portion that messed up, I don't think we're going to have any issues with that. We still have to print the other 3 parts of this, which we'll be doing tomorrow. This is the largest size so far. So I don't really have to worry about, any issues there. But you guys can see we're printing in purple. This is the Anchor Make. It is on sale today, by the way. It's $120 off. I'm gonna say it again, Rome. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. There's a reason for that. I see you laser engraving. Bold, by the way, laser engraving in the middle of a studio. Bold, by the way. Now you need a 3D print. Yo, D. Williams, welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day, D. Williams. Guys, we're 3D printing right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look how fast. Look. Somebody come look at this. Cue the Kevin Hart voice. Somebody come look at this. It's all D. Williams. D. Williams just screamed at me. Oh, you're mocking me. Okay. I was like, somebody needs to tell Williams to chill. I'm gonna call you D. I was like, somebody better tell him to chill. He's coming in here screaming at me already. I was like, I didn't even do anything, man. It's all good. All right, D. Hey, sup, D. Rome, be honest, man. You start 3D printing on your stream. What are you going to be printing? If you get yourself a 3D printer, okay, no problem. I see you. Ah, man, dang. Yeah, Rome. If you 3D print, what would you print? I picture you do kind of the same thing as you do with like the tumblers that you make, where you just print something that has to do with someone else on Amazon. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that Dragon Blogger mug, or that Dragon Blogger cup that you made. I'm gonna need to get one of those. It just has to be. It has to be that way. I'm gonna need to get one of those. All right, let's go ahead and jump back into it, my friends. Let's take a look at the last few products that we have in the carousel today. D. Williams, welcome to the stream, man. Again, I won't scream this time. Please don't yell at me. All right, we have some nice pillows, queen size pillows. Am I the only one that didn't know pillows came in different sizes until I didn't know pillows came in multiple sizes up until like last year. I thought a pillow was a pillow, and then they started saying we got this queen size, king size pillow, and I was like, hey, chill. Don't go throwing adjectives into there, or what predicate subjectives or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Don't do that to me. A pillow's a pillow. Nope. These are queen size pillows. Cool. Now the set that we're talking about specifically comes with 2 of them. As you guys can see right here, I have 2 super cozy pillows. Now these are about medium firm mattresses, or medium firm pillows, I mean, for your mattress. So for me, I use a medium firm mattress. I like big, kind of pair up with that nicely. So I like big pillows, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a pillow walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get take your picture. Oh baby. Be great for hot sleepers because, like I said before, they do stay cool at night, and they're a nice medium texture to them that I just think is perfect. They're positionable. They're long enough, in my opinion, that if you're a side sleeper and you kind of like hold the whole pillow on the side like this, you can do so with that. So if you guys just need a nice new pair of hotel style pillows that are super soft and going to help you sleep cool at night, I think these from Becca might be worth it. Man, so as you guys welcome to the stream, Phil. But as you guys can see, those pillows do be made out of pillow. Yeah. So if you guys ever wanted to big pillows in your face, I like big pillows too, though. Let's be honest, I do. But now they make king size body pillows. They probably make some pillows I never heard of. They're like, you want a pillow for your... They probably make foot pillows. No, you know what? They probably make right elbow pillows. It's almost like women's beauty products. They make everything. They make elbow cream. I promise you. If you're a woman, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me. Put me in my place right now. They make a moisturizer for every single specific spot on your body. They're like, do you have ashy right knees? Here's some knee moisturizer. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong right now. You could go look up knee moisturizer on Amazon. They will have it. Elbow moisturizer. Chin moisturizer. Hey, happy belated birthday, Phil. Now you go from chin, knee, elbow, shoulder moisturizer, and you go to men's products. They're like, this bottle of liquid can be used as shampoo, body wash, engine oil, spackle, degreaser, toothpaste, deodorant, athlete's foot cream, seasoning for your steak, rehydration, sports drink. For only the right knee. Exactly. Only the right knee. I'm telling you. Man, every day's a good day. Every day's a good day. Always blessed to make it another year around the sun. For only the right knee. And then you go to men's products and you can use it for everything. Use it as engine oil, shampoo, face wash, body wash, toothpaste, deodorant, chainsaw lubricant. Nate's future is so bright, you gotta wear shades. He said it, not me. He said, no, they're actually in the carousel too. If you guys want some new, I like these. I didn't think I would wear them. Like when I looked at my little sheet and I saw that, you know, like I had some sunglasses on the way, I was like, see, here's the thing, I wouldn't wear those though. And then I put them on and I was like, hey. I was like, okay, Sharon. You know what I mean? When will Astro be you know, we actually replaced Astro in the carousel today. He's over there chilling right now. Here's the thing. It's been off for about 3 days. And when I turned it off, it was looking forward. And it's been off the whole time. Now it's looking at me, but it's off. So I think I got to go square up on Astro. Well, the Anchor make M5, of course. Well, he hasn't been replaced. Like, we changed it in the carousel. Like, he was in the carousel before the stream. I took it out to put this in the carousel so we could 3D print some stuff. Right now, a precision screwdriver. No, we're printing a dragon egg. This is gonna print in 3 different parts, and then it all connects together and like locks. Like you put one on, and it kind of like a soda bottle lid, kind of just like. We had to be like Daenerys. We had to get our dragon eggs. Shout out my Game of Thrones squad, because if you guys understood that reference, then you understood the reference. If you didn't, if you don't know, now you know. They are. I mean, come on, it's like get real. Your first 3D printer is a success. Your very first, I mean, okay, yes, they're piggybacking off of technology that already exists. But really, you come out with a 3D printer and it's just good. The first one you do. The first one you do. It's like, they don't miss. They don't miss. They really don't. I mean, look at this thing. You can't look at that and be like, that's not even that cool, Nate. To which I would say, you're a liar. You're a liar, pants for hire. All right, we got a queen. Rewind. All right, we got a twin size air mattress up next in the carousel for y'all. I just filmed this on Saturday, I believe, maybe Friday. Nice little air mattress.
Friends, Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about this twin size air mattress from Englander. So we'll just go ahead and jump into the nitty gritty and tell you guys.
PC Phil, here's the thing. It don't just look great, man. It don't just look great. It is great. And it's $120 off. Come on.
Where it automatically airs up and deflates, and you just plug it into the wall to do so, which is really cool and really easy to get this set up. I also like that it's double height, so you don't have to worry about, like, maybe you're camping. You don't really have to worry about bugs crawling on you or anything, and you just sit a little.
See, now you might have went too far. I haven't tasted it. Okay? Today. I haven't tasted it today.
A bit more knee level, or I guess you could say hip level, so when you're getting out of bed in the morning after camping, or just, you know, you have friends over and they're getting out of bed, you don't really have to worry about them, you know, struggling to get out of bed, because you're just going to sit up and then you can stand right up. So you can see that the design, you kind of have this textured up there. On top, you have the Englander branding.
Now, in this video, I am going to lay down on this. I'm going to lay down on the, now listen. I don't want you guys to be, okay, look. Don't be intimidated by my just pure lay down ability. I lay down a lot, okay? I do it like a third of every day. So if you guys are intimidated by the sheer excellence in my lay down ability, I'm sorry. Make
sure not to air it up too much, because when you air it up too much, it's very, very firm and almost uncomfortable. But overall, it's a pretty simple, easy to use system from Englander.
Whoa, that's a cool outro. We have a muscle roller up next? Question mark, smiley face. Oh, I did this.
Video, and we're going to be talking about this. Do different rolls over different muscle groups, such as your calves. If you have shin splints, it's going to hurt, but you can do this over shin splints. You can do it over your hamstrings, your quads. I mean, there's going to be so many benefits to using a muscle roller. Now, in my experience using muscle rollers, especially whenever I ran track, they do tend to hurt, especially if it's a sore muscle, but they also do help tremendously, in my opinion, with just kind of alleviating those sore muscles. So this one is very high quality. If you're looking for a new muscle roller, I think this might be it.
PC Phil, there's no way you just said that. I was just telling you guys that, okay, you guys know I'm like barbecue champion out here. I get barbecue done. And I was just telling somebody last week, out of all of the different types of cooking, baking is my least favorite. But for some reason, yesterday, maybe the night before, I really wanted to like make homemade bread, like from scratch. Like directly from scratch. So, and I didn't want like loaf bread. I didn't want, sandwich bread. I wanted to make something, tasty, So I wanted to make focaccia. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of focaccia. And I made focaccia. For the first time in my life, I made bread. Can I go grab that real quick? Let me play the next video. Let me go grab the bread I made. Focaccia bread. And tell me it doesn't look amazing. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab it. I did mess up a little bit. I didn't oil the bottom of the baking pan as good as I should have, so I couldn't get the bread to release, so I'm literally like scraping bread out. That's on me. I should have used parchment paper, actually. All right, let me play this video for this knee massager real quick, and I'm going to go grab this, and you can't tell me you wouldn't eat this bread. Be like, dude, I'd eat that bread, man. I would. I'd eat it. I'll be right back.
Demetrius, and I'm going to be going over this knee massager made by Quinair. With this knee massager, it came with heat, and it also has an air compress for your leg knee brace wrap, and then it has that heat for your arthritis pain, and then you have the joint pain that you can use it for cramps, and then it has 3 circulation modes that you can use and 3 intensities of how hard you want the massager to go. So with this knee wrap right here, I'm going to show you guys. It has 2 and 2 airbags inflated, and it also deflates. And it can reduce joint pain and muscle stiffness, and then the heating will further relieve muscle soreness and will help you with better circulation. And it also came in this 2-pack right here, which you have the left and the right, and then you have the charger cord, which is dual, so you can charge.
Slap whatever. No, okay, no, don't slap whatever you want on my bread, but. Hey, pause. Can I get muted? My voice.
Really awesome product to use in all the modes right there. It's all on there, and I'm gonna show you guys pretty much what it looks like on right here. Like I said, it comes in this.
Sheila, no! You're gonna miss my bread. Oh man.
Velcro straps, which you just strap them around your legs and put them on and press the red for power and turn them on. And you can turn on the intensity of how hot you want it, and all that is all labeled on there. And to simply put this away, as you can see right there, it's really easy and fast. And Quinair made an awesome massage brace for your knees, and I do highly recommend this product.
Widely, welcome to the stream. Alyssa, welcome to the stream. Now listen, I was just telling you guys before I went and grabbed my bread that I don't like baking. I've baked before. I'm not a fan of it, but I've never made any type of homemade bread. I don't even think I've ever made homemade dough for anything. The most I've ever, like pancakes, that's it. I'm a barbecue guy. I'm a cook. I can do it all if I try. But I like barbecue. That's my thing. That's why I got a belly. Listen. I wanted to make homemade focaccia. I'm going to show you this bread. You want? Oh, I have a Blackstone, dude. Get one. I'm telling you, you'll use it more than you think you would. Listen, I'm gonna show you this bread, and you tell me you wouldn't eat this. Now, I just tore off a piece. I didn't bring the whole loaf in here. Tell me you're not eating this. Look me in the face and tell me you would not eat that. Look at the color. Come. Oh, this is the first bread I've ever made in my existence on this planet. It's got some it's got some grated Parmesan. It's not that crispy. It's been sitting overnight, but last night when I first bit into it, crispy. Oh man. Look at the caramelization on the crust. All right, you ready for this? Flaky on the outside, crispy on the outside. Look at you ready for this? Hydrated on the look at that. Hydrated on the inside. Oh. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know what I was going to say. I need something to dip this in. I don't know what. Dude. I'm going to try to explain this. Why is this funny? It shouldn't be funny. It is hydrated. That means it's not moist. It's not like undercooked. It means it's not dry. I mean, you know what dry bread is. Go bite into a piece of toast. That's dry bread. You know, if anything, it is moist. Bread can be moist. Listen, it's buttery because I used olive oil. It's got Parmesan on it that was baked onto it, grated Parmesan. It's got rosemary. It's got some flake salt on it. I mean, look at it. Look, it looks better on this camera, but look at the color. I've never understood that. I've never understood moist. Like, I don't get. There's words that people can say that I'm kind of like, ugh. Like the name Helga, for some reason, I'm like, ugh, don't say that. Dude, it's so good. I don't care. Even if I didn't make this, I'd have the same reaction. I'm not saying it because I made it. Especially when you get around the edges right here. Dude. You don't even need anything else with it. You don't need jelly. You don't need some type of dipping sauce. Nobody dips bread. You know what I mean, though? Like, you don't need a topping because it's so, like, if you stone, it's going to taste 20 times better. What do you mean? I'm actually interested because if I can make this taste 20 times better, I mean, look at this. Actually, you know what? Let's go to this camera. Like, look at that. Bro. I'm going to start baking now because of this. I'm going to start baking stuff. I'm going to make bread all the time. I'm not going to... Dude! Why did nobody tell me that when you make homemade bread, it's so good? Why did nobody inform me of this? First bread I've ever made. What are the power that these hands hold? Okay. I just want to try something. Listen, you know something's good. Hold on. You know something's good when you do this after you eat it. Listen, if you make something for someone or you make something for yourself and you hear this after, they're trying to get every molecule of flavor left over. You hear this? That was good food. There's two ways you can know if your food is good. If you hear this from the kitchen table, you hear that, or you hear nothing at all. If you hear nothing at all, it's because, listen, they're focused. If you hear nothing from the kitchen table, you just hear the forks and knives clinking, just ting, ting, ting. You make good food. Now you hear a bunch of people talking at the dinner table. It's because they're trying to distract themselves from your trash food. Throw that away. Curry. All right, let's not get overzealous here, Victoria. I made a good bread. I'm not going to be like, I made that one thing. Cake. I just want to go get more bread. You're not Spider-Man. I don't know. I figured the power that... It was just so good. It was just so good. Wrong item in carousel selected? No. We were talking about 3D printing, and then we were talking about making bread. Because I homemade... Yeah, that's how you say it. No? How would you say that? I made homemade focaccia last night. I'm telling you. Astro was replaced with homemade bread. Listen, all I'm saying is you had to be there. But I also made the mistake last night, too, of... I made the mistake of cutting into the bread too soon. It didn't ruin it, but I didn't know I was supposed to let it sit for a little bit. So when I first cut into it, because I found out after that bread continues cooking even after you take it out of the oven, and you want to let it cool down for about 20 minutes before you cut into it. So when I cut into it, it was so soft that it was impossible to get pieces out without it like falling apart. So I didn't know I had to wait. I gotta go get another piece of bread. I'll be right back. I gotta show you guys this one more time. Let me get a darker piece too. I'll be right back. Here's some Syncom leg massagers on sale today. 10% off.
Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Syncom air compression leg massager that also features heat. I have never tested a Syncom product thinking about it, so this is going to be my first one. You guys can see right there, it looks absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and get it unboxed. We'll try them on and tell you guys how they work. Alright, so you guys can see right here, whenever you open the box, this is actually going to be the very first thing that you are greeted with. You have this really nice carrying case with that really awesome Syncom branding on the front, and you also are going to have these handles so you can carry this around with you. We'll go ahead and unzip this and we'll take a look at everything that comes with it real quick. So on the inside, it looks like you are going to have part of the power adapter. You're going to have some instruction manuals as well as warranty info. On the inside of this box, you guys are going to notice that right on the inside, you're going to have your power adapter. So we'll go ahead and leave that here in just a little bit. And then the last thing that you guys are going to find inside of that little carrying case is going to be the leg massagers themselves. We'll go ahead and take one out and just take a quick look at it. And honestly, initial impressions, one of the things that I noticed about this is how well made this feels. All of this feels very kind of plush in a way because of the cushion on the inside.
Oh, wait. Just wait till you see the color on... Phil, don't you click that button. Wait till you see the color on this piece of bread. Play.
We will go to max, then we will turn up the heat as well, and we will go to the medium on heat. So if you guys are looking right here, you guys can see that this does a phenomenal job of compressing your legs, and it's already starting. It might be a little bit difficult for you guys to see, but it's already starting to compress around my feet. Now this might be better suited for people that are taller, or maybe I didn't install them correctly, but you guys can see that my feet barely poke out of the end, but that might actually be a good thing, being that this is going to add the compression all the way around your legs. And honestly, this has only been running for roughly 30 seconds and it feels incredible. It hasn't started doing anything up here. Let's go ahead and change the mode and try that out. So we have combination for one mode, circulation for your second choice, and then sequence for your second choice. So we're going to go ahead and leave it on circulation. It reset the settings automatically on the screen back down to medium heat and minimum strength. Let's go ahead and turn up the intensity on this mode. We'll go ahead and go to max now. I always do that whenever I'm using massagers. And now what it is doing, I can feel it. It is starting to compress around my calves even more. And honestly, this is just going to be a phenomenal way for you guys to relax at the end of the day. If you guys are on your feet all day, you work really hard, whatever it is, you just need a good way to unwind and decompress. These compression leg massagers might be your best bet. So thank you for watching this video. I'm Nate with Dragon Blogger, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, Phil, you ready for this, man? It's so... I'll send you guys the recipe. You got to make this. Look at the color on this bread. This is the... Oh, my... Look at that. Got the Parmesan on it. The Parmesan, the chopped rosemary, flake salt on it. Look at this. Look, somebody come look at this. Look at that. Yes, sir. Look at the color, too, at the bottom. From the olive oil. Dude, I'm really not trying to toot my own horn. I'm more so just surprised and slightly upset at myself for not doing this sooner, because nobody ever told me that bread at home is this good. I didn't know that. Maybe if I would have known that, I would have been baking sooner. But I mean, it's like, you can buy this from the store, but like, dude, you cut a piece of this bread off even the next day. They make bread makers? The oven, yeah. Baked for like 30, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. The dough sat in the fridge for 8 hours. The dough sat in the fridge for 8 hours, and then I took it out, and then it proofed or rose again at room temperature, and then I baked it. I want a bread maker now. How was I not made aware of that? I mean, that's the best bite right there. When you got that color like that, I'm gonna buy one now. Literally after the stream, I'm going to... I I said that earlier. So these sunglasses are in the carousel. I said that earlier. I thought I looked like Daredevil with a longer nose and less structured. And a less structured facial structure. We have like 2 more products left. That's it. We have the Cholis Muscle Massager up next. So what's going on, my friends? Nick. And then over here on the left side, that is going to be where you cycle from 1 to 30 in terms of how fast this is actually vibrating. So we'll just go ahead and choose this little ball head attachment. Installing the... Listen, that's the way it works. PC Phil mentioned a muscle roller could be used as a dough roller. And now we've been eating bread for the past 10 minutes. Somebody catch Faustino up to speed with what's going on. I gotta go get another piece so he can see it, not because I want some. Not because I want... Catch him up to what's going on. And I'll be right back. Battery percentage. And then over here on the left side, that is going to be where you cycle from 1 to 30 in terms of how fast this is actually vibrating. So we'll just go ahead and choose this little ball head attachment. Installing the attachments is very simple. All you want to do is choose the one you want, and then you're going to simply press this on. And now what you can do is you can kind of select which speed you want. I accidentally hit it there. So we can go from 1 all the way up to 30, 30 being the fastest setting. And you guys can't really tell right there, but it is moving extremely quick. And you guys can see that we have a ton of power on this. Now this is going to be really great, like I said before, for people that just need a very easy way to, alleviate some of those aches and pains at the end of a long day. And then you have all of these different attachment heads, and when you're all said and done with it, all you have to do is simply zip it back up. So if you guys need a nice muscle massager, I think this is going to be a great option for you. Faustino, I made bread for the first time in my life yesterday. Like, come on. There. Sit here and enjoy the nice distant sound of a 3D printer while I eat focaccia. Don't patronize me, guys. This isn't pretentious at all. You already know. It's good when you hear this. All right. Going to be talking about making home things every day now, or like homemade things. Hey guys, today I made chocolate from scratch yesterday. There's per stream. There's no direction on that specific stream, but also the direction of where my streams as an entirety go. Like all of the streams combined and themes and stuff. There's no direction on that either. I mean, what have we done? Well, Pokemon 3D printing. Now it's bread. It's been barbecue. It's been RC cars. It's been drones. There's no like. Nobody would be able to join my stream today and then in a month from now understand what's going on. It's been that way. Did anybody else not see the bread, by the way, so I can go get more? Oh, just, I'm doing it for you guys. It's not because I want to. All right. Oh, we have one final product in the carousel. It is it's the Clocky alarm clock. Oh, we have two more. Never mind. Sorry about that. Want to see Nate eat more? Want to see Nate eat more bread? Just tell me you didn't see my bread. My hands are so oily right now.
Awesome and interest. Alright guys, so you guys can see that we are laying in bed right now. We have this set up to go off in about 30 seconds or so. So just set it up on your nightstand how you normally would with your, your normal alarm clock. So we'll just act like we're sleeping. Like I said, this is going to be really good for people that find it hard to wake up in the mornings because it's going to roll off. And now this thing is built to be able to survive that fall. So let's just act like we're sleeping, dreaming about whatever it is you guys dream about. And this is just so nice and peaceful. I sure would hate it if something were to, start screaming. What is that? Help! No! Come here. No. So as you guys can see, a very, very, very annoying sound, and it drives around. So that is definitely going to help you basically wake up in the morning. If you guys have been looking for a new alarm clock, if you guys are heavy sleepers or anything.
Listen here, Phil. It's just that room, okay? I don't know why. As you can see, look, drywall. That's called drywall. It's just that room. Now we need real bread. Just need to make some homemade butter. Why are you guys doing this to me, man? We don't have the kitchen space for me to have these adventures. Painting paneling with Nate. No, I'm not going to paint it because painted, well, you can. It doesn't look too bad, but if we're going to do something with that room, we're going to tear it down and put up drywall. Which I know how to do, but it's a guest room. We don't really care that much, so what's the point? What's the point? Interior decorating, 3D printing, and opening Pokemon cards all in one stream. Let's make some bread. Let's open up this Charizard. Sick. All right, here's the final product for today. These brands, man, their names. no shade. I'm not throwing any shade on the brands themselves, but like, what's the name? Montvu? What does that mean?
Guys, about this really nice bath mat. Now, bath mats are very simple. There's not a lot to be said, so we'll just go ahead and cover some of the basics on this guy right here. So you can see that right here we have kind of like this beige color tone to it, which is really nice because it matches the color of our walls pretty dang well too. Now, this is going to be a type of mat that is going to absorb a lot of water, and the reason it's going to absorb so much water is because of the texture that you guys can see right here. So it's a high absorbent texture that's also going to be very easy to rinse off when you need to. On the bottom, we have the super sticky rubber down here, so it's going to really sit on your ground really nice. This is just going to be a really good bathroom replacement for your bath mat if you need a new one. Overall, it's very comfortable. It has a lot of cushion on it, so when you step out of the shower, you don't have to worry about other bath mats such as this one right here, you know, where the water can seep through. This is going to absorb all of the water and then also dry out very easily too because of all those veins that are running through the knitting on this. If you need a new bath mat, I think this is a great option.
All right, let's go ahead and check up on our 3D print one more time. Just so you guys are aware, the Anchor Make M5 3D printer is a fantastic option if you're looking into getting into 3D printing for two reasons. It's a fantastic 3D printer, and it's $120 off today. $120 off. Montvu is a Chinese company. No meaning. It is looking pretty good, dude. I can't wait to like print the other two pieces tomorrow. It's gonna be a dragon egg. Call me young Daenerys. Lil Day Day. That's my rapper name. Lil Day Day. Alyssa, I knew you would. I knew you would. So there's gonna be a dragon egg. This is the bottom part of the egg. And then the other two pieces will be printed tomorrow. So there's a connecting piece, which will probably take 10 seconds to print, basically. And then the last piece will probably take maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. This just in time for Easter. Yeah. I celebrate a year in advance. The day after. Day Naterus. I like it, dude. I think I should have been on Game of Thrones, to be honest. Like, they should have casted me as Jon Snow. Like, honestly, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to say my name is Jon Snow in what I imagine the character should be. And you guys I'm going to sit down and say the name is Jon Snow in what I imagine it should have been. And you guys tell me this isn't John. You guys tell me this isn't you wouldn't be sold on this if you were the casting crew. Hold on. I can't do it. Never mind. I didn't get the job. I wouldn't get the job. I couldn't even sit down. Never mind. How about next? Yeah. All right. Today, like I said earlier, today is my wife's birthday, so I'm gonna go hang out with her and not eat focaccia at all. I promise. I'm not going into the kitchen right after the stream and getting a piece of bread. No, but really, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll let her know that you guys said happy birthday to her. You guys are wow, like royalty. The name is Jon Snow. But really, I'm in love with my aunt. Hey, you guys are the real MVPs. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Don't forget, the Anchor Make M5 3D printer is $120 off. Tons of deals in the carousel today. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12:30 Central. Bye. Love you. Love focaccia too. See ya.